Thank you very much, and welcome into Sill Field on this Friday night. John Swisher along with Jamie Vansky. We're ready for West Delaware softball, Class 3A Region 4 Regional Semifinal tonight from Sill Field as the Hawks of West Delaware, 27-14 on the year, host the Cadets of Crestwood out of Cresco as Crestwood comes in with a record of 23-8. The Hawks getting here with their victory, 8-1 over Osage on the rainy, stormy night on Wednesday night as Crestwood took down their opponent, North Fayette Valley, back home in Cresco on Wednesday night by the score of 15-9. Both of these teams trying to advance on. They'll play the winner of Center Point Urbana, the highest-ranked team in this Region 4 bracket, number 7 in the state in Class 3A. They demolished Oldwine 22-0 in 3 innings the other night. New Hampton a 17-5 win over Waukegan. Those two teams meeting tonight in Center Point. The two winners will meet on Monday night at the highest remaining seed. If Center Point Urbana wins, they will host. If they lose, West Delaware, if they win, they will host. That will be determined later on tonight after the games are final. Jamie Vansky, the Hawks know they're going to have to come out and play well here, but another night, and you're on your home diamond, and you're also the actual home team on the scoreboard by the coin flip. The Hawks won the coin toss and will be the home team in both phases here tonight.
Well, and it goes back to what you just said. You know, the highest remaining seed wins. So you come here and take care of business, and you still don't know if you're going to travel. You could still possibly host another game if Center Point Urbana gets beat by New Hampton tonight, so you could be hosting another game here. So, you know, like you said, come out, take care of business, get the hits rolling just like they did the other night. And, you know, Osage, you know, credit them. They came out and fought hard in that game. But, you know, the Hawks were able to get on the board early and often against an Osage team. You know, average Osage team. You got to continue that here tonight. Take that momentum you got from that 8-1 win the other night and bring it here tonight against, again, another very good team in Crestwood.
As when you look at Crestwood, some of the folks who saw them at the West Delaware tournament, it wasn't their best showing. They lost 2 games to Starmont and Williamsburg. Since that point, they've only lost 1 game, and that was to Waverly Shellrock back on June 27th. They lost to Starmont 7-2 and Williamsburg 4-3 at the West Delaware Invitational, but they've beaten Maquoketa Valley, the Maquoketa Valley team that's beaten the West Delaware Hawks 3-2 at that tournament. They also have beaten New Hampton 3 times, a team who knocked off Center Point Urbana last week. So this team has played with some good competition and done some good things. You look at their offensive numbers, they come in as a team hitting .349, 27 home runs. That's top 10 in the state in Class 3A, and they can do some things offensively. You can't take them lightly by any means.
Well, looking at it, that West Delaware Invitational was just under half of their season. So, you know, they've had 10 games since that point, and they had, you know, they've played 31, so they've had 11, or you know, that was about the halfway point of their season was that West Delaware Invitational, and so for them to come out, they went 9-1. I think it has been since that West Delaware Invitational. So a completely different team, and that's what you just said is that was a long time ago. So you got to look at what they've done recently, and that's they've been a very hot team of late.
They're 13-4 on the road. The Hawks at home are 11-2. As Doug Sickles, the 16th year head coach, started in 2002 with the softball program, also the head coach of girls basketball at Crestwood. As these two teams take a look at the series history, they've only met 1 time since 2009. It came back on June 20th of 2009 at the West Delaware Hawk Invitational up at the Beckman Complex. Crestwood won that game in the first game, a semifinal game on that Saturday afternoon on June 20th of 2009. 4-2, Crestwood got the win that night. So they have not met since 2009 season, so no history playing each other since then. Head coach Tiffany Rave in her 7th year overall, 182-93. 3rd year at West Delaware, 83 wins and 40 losses. The 2006 Edco High School graduate and the 2010 Luther College grad, as the Hawks and the Cadets getting set to do battle here tonight. As Cresco, the county seat of Howard County, population of 3,868, a northeast Iowa town, north of Highway 9, just northwest of Decorah. The Crestwood Cadets, the school system started in 19 60 as Cresco. They also have small feeder towns as Chester, Lime Springs, Alma, and Ridgeway, and also Protovan up in northeast Iowa. As the Hawks at 27-14, Crestwood at 23-8. Back after this in KMCH Sports.
Needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
John and Jamie back with you from Sill Field as the Hawks of West Delaware and the Cadets of Crestwood get ready to meet in this Class 3A Region 4 contest. Bill Logan is in Dyersville tonight. He'll be updating the Beckman Blazers and the South Winneshiek ball game, as we'll also keep an eye on other games, including CPU and New Hampton and some other area teams, Northland and Alburnett in Lisbon tonight. Also, Monticello is in action tonight as well. And Starmont's at Lansing Key tonight in New Albin, as we'll have updates on all of those games tonight. As we get set here, the Hawks, the home team, won the coin flip. They will take the field first. And defensively, they line up like this. Baskey, the left fielder, Mangold in center, Martin in right. Lindauer, Dimmer, Yankovic, and Kleitch around the infield. George in the catcher, and Emily Klosterman inside the circle, getting the start again tonight after getting the win, her 12th of the season on Wednesday night, an 8-1 victory over Osage, her 21st start here tonight for Emily Klosterman. 12-7 record, 129 innings pitched. She's given up 101 hits, 54 runs against her. 26 have been earned, 1.41 ERA, 51 walks. She's hit one batter, struck out 146. Opponents are hitting 181 against her. As coming up here for Crest will be Lincoln Leinhard. Lincoln Leinhard, the leadoff girl, the pitcher. Leinhard, 14 home runs on the season. 569 average, 48 runs, and 62 hits. that 62 hit mark. Be up there in the state in Class 3A. Music. As a strike on the outside corner here to Leinhardt from Emily Klosterman. 0-1 the count here to Leinhardt. And a swing on and a miss there. 0-2 the count. We're looking at the numbers and talking about this lineup before we started here. And Leinhardt, she does it all.
Yes, she does. And, this is a big out for Emily to start this game. If she can, get her out as she comes in here. She's leading the team. 569 batting average. She has 14 home runs, 46 RBIs. She's a starting pitcher in tonight's game. So like you said, she just does it all. So if the Hawks could get with Leinhardt and get her out to start this game, that would be a great start.
Skied left side, and it hits a Hawk fan, but appears to be okay. She had her hand up and over her head, and it hit her off the arm. So appear to be okay. The left side of the bleachers are all ducking and covering, and thankfully everybody is okay. After that foul ball to stands from Leinhardt, ball outside there, and we're even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Klosterman back in and ready from the circle. And a ball that bounces in the other batter's box for ball 3. 3-2 the count. Great crowd on hand here tonight on this Friday night. Crestwood brought a few supporters, but majorly dominated by the black and orange here, of course, for the Hawks in their hometown. Ball's popped out of play right side off the bat of Leinhardt. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You're going to have to throw her strikes. She's only struck out 3 times this season, and she's walked 5 times. So she's up there to swing it. You're gonna have to keep bringing strikes if you're Emily Klosterman here. You're not going to get her to swing at a bad pitch. So it's go after her here and let your defense take care of it here.
And a strikeout team, 110 strikeouts of the season for Crestwood. The Hawks have struck out 137 on offense. There is a ball inside, just off the plate inside. Leinhardt takes the walk. She's taken 5 base on balls on the year, and she takes one to lead off the game here as Kelsey Bernickel stands in now with 1 on and nobody down.
And not a base stealer in that leadoff spot is Leinhardt, as she has not attempted a stolen base yet this season. So, again, this is a situation where Emily can just worry about the batter here.
And there's a fun attempt, came up empty, and stealing, getting into their second base will be Leinhardt. So Bernickel back in after a strike there. Could not get the bunt down. 0-1 the count. Showing bunt, pulls back, but the umpire says no, she did not pull back in time for strike 2. But she was able to get it just back with a pitch high and outside, but strike 2 it is. Not enough, says home plate umpire Bob Camp. Jamie Rodenberg is on the bases. Both umpires from the Iowa Girls Union from Alcater tonight. There's a swing and a miss by Bernickel, and it goes for out number 1 on the swinging strikeouts there for Emily Klosterman. That is her 147th K of the season. Pitching staff that has struck out 240, with Macy Kleitch having 94 of those. There's a strike taken by Shannon Pisney. Pisney, the shortstop for this Crestwood team. There's a ball up and out for ball 1. 1-1. Crestwood, a program that's used to some success. They haven't had a losing season since 2008. At the state tournament 2 years ago when they were 25-8. That was their first time in the summer state tournament since 1974. They went to the fall state tournaments in 84 and 85. 1-2 the count, and they still had fall softball. 1-2 with 1 down. Runner on second base here. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Coming up empty, Pisney there for out number 2, and it brings up Lauren Reeks now.
And a great job there by Emily. It's 2 strikeouts after giving up that leadoff walk. So that's kind of what the Hawks were looking at. Coming back here for Emily is that was her 147th and 148th strikeout of the season, and she starts with this next batter, and Lauren Reeks with a swinging strike for strike number 1.
Reeks, the fourth batter, runner on second, 2 down. As a foul ball chopper left side, Lindauer gets it just off the left side.
Reeks.
It is Reeks.
Yep.
Okay. 0-2 the count, 2 down. There is a ball off the plate for ball 1. 1-2 to the first baseman. A 1-2 on the way. Swung on and miss, and Klosterman gets out of it. 3 strikeouts after a leadoff walk. And it takes us to the bottom of the first. No score from Silfield. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
Jay's Auto Supercenter has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Back into Silfield, bottom of inning number 1. No score from this one as they walk and then 3 strikeouts. The Hawks to get out of it and send us into this last half of inning number 1. Caitlin Mangold's in and has 2 strikes against her. Mangold, the center fielder, standing in with a batting average of .310. Ready for the 0-2 pitch. Take it outside, too far for a ball. 1-2 the count to Mangold, who has scored 32 times, leads the team in that category. 39 hits, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 12 runs batted in on the season. She's walked 8 times in the 1-2 on the way. Outside again, too far for ball 2. We're even 2-2. Update from Mount Vernon, Monticello. The Panthers with a great start in the first inning. A 2-run homer for Riley Worthen. 2-0. In favor of Monticello. This one's clanged off the fence behind home plate for Mangold. She stays alive, 2-2 the count. So Monticello leading number 8 in Class 3 in Mount Vernon, 2-0 down in Lynn County tonight. The 2-2 on the way. And she pops it up left side. Catcher on the run. Great hustle by the catcher, Reichs, and she'll haul it in. The pop out to the catcher in foul ground for out number 1.
Yeah, that was. You mentioned a good hustle, but great awareness to pop up right away, find the ball, because that's the toughest spot as a catcher. Is not only it's in the air, but it's a matter of where is the ball, and she was able to find it. Did a great job of finding it and making the catch.
There's a strike at the outer half above the knees for strike 1. 0-1 to count to Heidi Yankovic, second baseman. Standing in, the senior, 24 runs, 45 hits. That's second on the team. Takes that one outside too far for a ball. 1-1 to count. Yankovic has batted in 15, and she's hitting .385 on the season. She's walked 11 times. It's second on the team. There's a grounder left side. Third baseman stays down on it. Thomas up and over and just gets her girl. A 5-3 ground out to the third baseman for out number 2. And that brings up Malia Georgian now.
And Lakin Liner, her 19th start of the season. She has a 15-3 record in 116 innings pitched. And she has an ERA of 1.33, 106 strikeouts. Opponent's batting average just 153 against Lakin Liner.
And there's a strike taken in her half. Above the knees. Georgian wasn't too sure. Well, it goes for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Malia Georgian, the Luther College commit, the senior catcher. Sitting 4-13. 57 hits, leads the team. This one is popped up left side. The shortstop will get to it. Bisbee puts it away for out number 3, and Bill Logan is standing by in Dyersville for our first update from that Class 2A contest, I should say. Beckman, the number 17 in 2A, taking on Southwind in Dyersville tonight. Here's Bill Logan.
Leading off for the cadets. Megan Ryan.
John is where I am. Sitting here in Dyersville, the 29-11. And thank you very much, John. As I am in Dyersville tonight, Beckman in Class 2A, number 7th ranked. The 7th-ranked Beckman Blazers take a 1-0 lead here after 1 inning. Top of the first inning, Heather Beckenstead reached on a hit-by pitch, promptly stole second base. Sydney Seppin was called out on strikes. Kelly Engelken popped out to the shortstop, and then on a wild pitch, Beckenstead advanced to third, and then with 2 outs, Amber Beckenstead, 2 out, RBI single to center field to play Beckenstead for the first run. Bottom of the first inning, South Winneshiek, they went out 1-2-3. Abby Hageman struck out. Ashley Kriener grounded out the second, and Christina Nesbitt grounded out the second. So a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom half. Beckman Blazers 1, South Winneshiek 0 after 1 inning here in Dyersville. This is Bill Logan reporting for KMCH Sports.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods store in Monticello.
Walking in studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Jamie Vasky, back with you from Silfield. We have 1 out in this top of the second inning. Megan Ryan pops out and foul ground to Macy Kleitch. And there's 1 down and brings up Kaylee Thomas, the third baseman. 0-2 the count. 1 away here in the top of the second inning. The Hawks are the home team here on their home Sill Field. 0-2, and there's a ball just misses outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Here to Kaylee Thomas. Thomas, a junior, 28 hits. She's batting .304. Takes another one outside, too far for a ball. 2-2 the count. Here to Thomas. Hitter Pointer Bannon leading after 1 inning, 1-0 over New Hampton tonight in Center Point. 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And Thomas goes down. The 4th strikeout of the night for Emily Klosterman already as she's faced 6 batters.
Yeah, and really doing a great job location-wise. And we saw that Wednesday night with Emily. And I'm assuming that's what really gave it just an obvious go-ahead, gave her the nod in this game. She threw so well the other night, gave up, I think, 2 hits in that game the other night against Osage. So, really easy to put her in there again as she starts off the next batter with another strike. So really working all parts of the strike zone here.
There's a strike. Beautiful pitch from Klosterman there. As a strike on the outside corner at the knees. 0-2, 2 down. Swung on and missed. Chased it outside and goes down for another strikeout. 5 strikeouts for Klosterman. She's feeling it here early tonight. Bottom of the second we go. No score for Manchester. This is West Delaware postseason softball, KMCH Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Wolfco Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service generic generators and renewable energy systems. For all your electrical sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfco Electric at 563-922-2395.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. Go teams!
Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Bottom of inning number 2. A ball to Macy Kleitch 4-5-6. Kleitch, Vasky, and Martin here for the Hawks. There's a strike taken there. We're even now 1-1. As the Hawks face a pitcher, Leinert for Crestwood, a 23-8 team out of the Northeast Iowa Conference. They were second of 7 teams this year with a 15-3 mark. A strike there for strike 2, 1-2 the count. No score from Lisbon tonight after 1 inning of play. Northland battling Albernet. There's a slow roller just outside the circle, able to get to it. Liner tosses over the first 1-3 put out for out number 1. Kyra Vasky will stand in now as assistant coach Marv Porter for Northland, facing his old team he used to coach and took to the state tournament a few times, Albernet. In Lisbon tonight, we'll continue to give you updates on the Northland Lynx tonight, as well as Monticello and Mount Vernon. And they're in the top of the second now. Monticello leading Mount Vernon 2-0. There's a strike taken by Kyra Vasky. The junior left fielder has 29 runs scored, 31 hits. She's hitting .235 and has driven in 11 runs. The 0-1 to Kyra on the way. Off-speed pitch there, swung on and missed as it gets by the catcher and goes behind her for strike 2, 0-2. And the 0-2 outside too far and high for a ball. 1-2 the count. Here to Vasky. Also trying to get some updates from up in New Albin tonight. Almost to Minnesota tonight. Starmont had to travel to take on Lansing Key. Here's a ball fouled back. Left side of the plate as Vasky hangs around. 1-2 the count. Vasky, number 5 batter in this lineup. Second hitter in this inning. Leinert has retired the first 4 batters she's faced. A swinging strikeout, drop third strike. The catcher, Reich's able to get it and fire it to first base for the strikeout. 2-3 put out for out number 2. Allie Martin will stand in now.
And the Hawks still looking for their first base runner in this game as they went 1-2-3 in the first and already here with 2 outs in the top or the bottom of the second inning. So, and that's the situation now is you got to put the ball in play here if you're West Delaware is try to get to Leinert here early on in this game.
Allie Martin, the sophomore, 38 hits, 21 runs, 362 average, 0-1 the count here. And the 0-1 is swung on and missed. Well, off speed. Leinert already. Good job of switching it up. Fastball, then a off-speed pitch here. That's those hitters guessing there. That's what good pitchers are able to do, of course. And when you have off-speed stuff that is much different from your fastball, it's even more effective.
It really is. And, that we've seen that, like you said, early on in this game is she's not going to it on 2 strikes necessarily. She's mixing it up and going to that off-speed pitch several times during an at-bat, and she went with it again there, and Martin took it high for a ball. So Liner doing a great job, like you said, mixing things up on the Hawks and keeping them off balance early on.
2-2 on the way to Atlee. Fouls this one off the umpire. Oh, I feel for you there, Bob. As that one knocked the mask off sideways. We got a piece of the mask. He's all right. Back in there, ready to go. As it went to the backstop, hard liner off the bat of Martin. She's ready for 2-2. Puts this on the ground. Goes right between the legs of the third baseman into left field. The Hawks have their first runner of the ball game there as Martin is on. That was a hot shot, and the third baseman was not able to field it. It went right between her legs, right past her glove, and into left field on the ground. A two-out error there allows Martin to get on first, brings up Peyton Lindauer now.
Yeah, and Lindauer standing in 283. Like to see Peyton get going here in this.
Pops this one up. And behind the circle, not going to do it there as the pitcher, Leinart, gets to it in time, and the pop-out ends the inning. One error, one left on. We go to the third, no score. Postseason softball, Hawk style from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all of your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to wide drops, they've got you covered. Call Crop Production Services in Winthrop, 319-935-3481.
And now with an update from Bill Logan, here is Bill Logan from Dyersville.
And we are through the bottom of two. Beckman has taken a 2-0 lead here. Scored one in the first and scored another one here in the second inning. Leading off the second inning, second baseman Brooke Lucas singled. And then she promptly stole second base and then got to third base on a wild pitch. And then when she got to third base, I'm not sure exactly what they called. They called a illegal pitch. So I think she started off pitching and then maybe stopped. I'm not sure exactly what she got called, but she got called for an illegal pitch, and the runner at third got to come in and score. And Haylor Grand got a walk and was forced out of second base. Keely Schmidt got on safe on a fielder's choice. Abby Hafler got on a walk, so they had runners at second and third, scored 2-0, and then Heather Beckenstead hit a line shot to the shortstop, Abby Hageman, who made a nice catch for it, and then threw over to the third baseman to double off the runner at third for the inning-ending double play. And then in the bottom of the second inning for South Winneshiek, again, they go out 1-2-3. Chloe Teescotter popped out to the second baseman. Taylor Bukite popped out to the third baseman. And Jaden Severson grounded out to the shortstop. So another 1-2-3 inning for Sydney Steffen pitching here tonight for the Blazers. So the score here in Dyersville after 2 innings, Dyersville Beckman 2, South Winneshiek 0. This is Bill Logan reporting for KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Back into Sill Field quickly, 2 up and 2 down. 2 more strikeouts for Emily Klosterman. As she has 7 on the night already, all the swinging variety, 153 now this season for Klosterman, the sophomore pitcher. 1-0 the count here to top of the order, Lincoln Leinart, who walked and was stranded back in the first inning. The only runner to reach for Crestwood so far. No hits in this game yet. This one's popped up right side on the play, 1-0 the count. Leinart leads the team in just about every category. .569 batting average for Leinart. 62 hits on the season. She took her 6th walk of the year in the first inning. 1-1 all the way. And it's sent deep to left field. Vasky on the chase for it. It's going to bounce up against the wall out there in left field. She gets it in a hurry, does Vasky, but not before a 2-out double to deep left field by Leinart, and the first hit there for Crestwood.
And Leinart in this ball game between both West Delaware and Crestwood is the only batter that's reached base in this. I guess she's reached base twice. Allie Martin reached on that error, but she's been the only base runner for Crestwood so far in this game.
2 down. Kelsey Bernickel stands in now. She struck out swinging her last time of the first. Strike there. 4 strike, 1-on-1 the count. Bernickel was the first strikeout victim swinging back in inning number 1. There's a strike to the outside corner, thigh high for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Here to Bernickel. And the 0-2 on the way. Swung on and missed, up and out. Chased that one. Helped out Klosterman for the swinging strikeout. Now 8 on the night for Klosterman as we go to the bottom of the third. No score. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaching staff the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Eight, 9-1, due up for the Hawks here in the bottom of the third. No score in this one yet. Hawks are without a hit so far. Just 1 hit for Crestwood. 1 base runner reaching on an error for the Hawks so far this game. Want to know the count to Claire Demmer. Leads off this inning with 8-9-1. Demmer, and Mangold. There's a ball for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here to Claire Demmer. Ball 3 there, missing the zone. 3-0. And there is a strike. 3-1 now. The count to Claire Demmer. An update from New Albin tonight. Number 1 team in Class 1A. Lansing Key. Only 2 losses on the season. 30-plus wins. Leading Starmont 9-0 after 1 inning tonight in New Albin. That's a tough one for the Stars going up against the number 1 team in Class 1A as Lansing Key winners of Class 1A last 2 out of 3 years. State champions in that class. Claire Demmer takes a walk in the second base run of the game for the Hawks now as Demmer, good patience up there, finds her way on base. Taya Demmer will stand in now.
Yeah, nice job there by Claire, just getting things started. You know, we talk so often, and, you know, you, Bill, and I think between the 3 of us probably sound like a broken record, but it's so important to get that leadoff batter on, and that's huge for Claire Demmer right there to start this thing off as Taya stands in here, as Taya batting .272 on the season. So showing bunt there, pulled it back and took a strike. So see if the Hawks can maybe get Claire moving a little bit here.
0-1 the count to Taya Demmer. Showing bunt again, gets it up in the air and behind home plate for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Got bat on it, but had that bat up tad too far and popped it up straight behind home plate. Against the fence for strike 2, 0-2 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. There's the ball outside, too far for ball 1, 1-2 the count. Here at the bottom of the third, no score. It's Class 3A Region 4 semifinal. And there is a swung on a miss. Strikeout for Leinart, her second strikeout swinging victim for the Hawks offense, and it brings up Caitlin Mangold now.
At the plate, center fielder, Caitlin Mangold. Heidi Youngkin in the circle. Runner on and 1 out.
As Mangold ready. Trying to slap hit that one and not able to get a piece of it. Outside on the corner for strike 1. 0-1 to count. Mangold just gets a piece of it left side. It's going to go foul. Picked up by the third baseman Thomas in foul ground for strike 2. 0-2 the count. So 0-2, 1 out, 1 on. Here in the last of the third inning. Back in and ready. Mangold popped out to the catcher first time up. Takes the ball then up and in. Ball 1, 1-2 the count now. Here to Caitlin Mangold. As the 1-2 outside and high for ball 2. 2-2 the count to Mangold.
Yeah, I'd like to see Caitlin get going. I don't think she had a hit the other night in the other night's game. So I'd like to see Caitlin get going here a little bit. 0 for 1 in this game. Really, she's working a great count here now as she's 2-2.
Took it on the inside corner. But umpire said it was there. And it goes for strike 3. Or 2 down now. The looking strikeout there. First one of those for the Hawks offense. Third total by Leidert. And it brings up Heidi Jankovic now. And a little flare left side. Diving effort by Thomas in foul ground. Could not get to it in time for strike 1. 0-1 the count. From Lisbon, North Lynn able to get on the board first. 2-0 Lynx over Alburnett in the bottom of the third inning. North Lynn and Alburnett playing in Lisbon tonight. Class 1A regional action. The 1-1 here. Jankovic wakes back on it. Going to one-hop it right back to the pitcher in the circle for out number 3. The 1-3 put out. Ends the third. We go to the 4th. Still no score in this one. West Delaware softball. KMC Sports.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
John and Jamie back with you with the top of the 4th inning now. Rolling right along in this one. Quick moving and no scoring yet. There's only a hit for Crestwood, 1 hit. They have 2 runners in this game. And no hits and 2 runners for the Hawks. A walk and an error. Allowing the Hawk runners to get on 0-2 the count here to Shannon Bisley, number 3 batter. She struck out swinging her last time in the first. 0-2 as they pitch too far outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Here to Bisley, the shortstop. As the 1-2 on the way, upstairs, swinging and missing for another strikeout. 9 on the game already for Emily Klosterman. Out number 1 here, Lauren Reich stands in. She struck out swinging her last time in the first. Only one runner passed first. It came by Liner, who got the double. Here's a Liner right side off the bat of Reichs. Yankovic is there for the putout for out number 2. Brings up Megan Ryan now.
A nice job there by Emily, just still continuing to work here. Not, as a pitcher, you'd like to have that run support from your offense, but really doing a great job of just going through this Crestwood lineup and keeping them. Essentially, I think they've got the one hit in this ball game, and only the same girl's the only one that's reached twice for them. So she's doing a great job in this game.
This one's off the end of the bat. Slow roller right side. Yankovic up and over for the 4-3 ground out. Quick top of the 4th inning. Takes us to the bottom of inning number 4. No score from Sillfield. Back after this from KMC Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
And we are going back live to Dyersville once again. Here is KMCH's Bill Logan.
And thank you very much, Ashley Bramey, back in the studio. As in the top of the 3rd inning for the visitors, Beckman Blazers, Sydney Steffen flying out to right field. 3rd hitter, Kelly Engelken, lined out to the shortstop. And then with 2 strikes, Amber Beckenstead was hit by a pitch. And she went to second on a wild pitch, and then Isabel Bennett was walked, so I had runners at 1st and 3rd. Brooke Lucas then hit a line shot down the 3rd baseline. Scored the first run, but Beckenstead came in and scored, and then South Winneshiek threw the ball away a little bit, catcher threw it over 3rd base trying to get the second runner, and Isabel Bennett came in and scored on the air. And then Ayla DeGrand popped out to shortstop to end the 3rd inning, but the Blazers scored 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and they left 1 on base. In the bottom of the 3rd inning for South Winneshiek, leadoff hitter, number 7 hitter, Gracie Schmidt walked, and then Kaylee Ramos sacrificed her to second. The number 9 hitter, Taylor Newmadal, hit a 1-hopper right back to the pitcher, Steffen, who threw out at 1st, and then the leadoff hitter, Abby Hageman, grounded out to 3rd for the 3rd out. So the score after 3 complete here in Dyersville, Beckman 4, South Winneshiek 0. This is Bill Logan reporting from Dyersville.
Welcome back in, bottom of the 4th inning. A deep fly ball off the bat of Melina Georgian, but the center fielder Henry gets back and makes the catch shy of the outfield fence. So a long fly out F8 for out number 1 to start this last of inning number 4 with no score here at Sill Field. Macy Kleitch will stand in now after grounding out to the pitcher last time in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, great play out there by Kaylee Henry. She almost got turned around at the last second, but was able to reach up and get her, throw her glove up and make a great catch on that ball hit by Georgian.
Little tapper left side off the bat into the bat of Kleitch for strike 2. 0-2 the count here, 1 away. As the 0-2 outside, too far and low for a ball. 1-2 the count here to Macy Kleitch. Number 4 batter in this Hawk lineup. No hits yet. On error by the Crestwood defense. There's a ball left side and a backhanded attempt by the 3rd baseman. And that is going to be the 2nd error of the game by the 3rd baseman, allowing the 2nd runner on via the error, the 3rd total base runner of the night for West Delaware so far. With 1 out here in the 4th, brings up Kyra Vasky now. It was a hot shot. She had 1 attempt to backhand that and fire it to first to try to get her girl, and just not able to get in her glove on the backhand attempt. And here's a bunt that goes back foul to the fence behind home plate for strike 1. As the 0-1 on the way, Baskey shows bunt again, pulls back, takes the ball downstairs in the dirt for ball 1. We're even, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 away, runner on first. Bottom of the 4th inning. You heard Bill Logan's report. 4-0, top of the 4th inning. Beckman beating Southwind. There's a strike. High on the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 to count. And the second inning after 2 innings at play, Lansing Key 11, Starmont nothing. In New Albany tonight, swung on and missed. Off speed pitch. Outside a corner and dropped. The last second, Vasky could not get a piece of that one for the strikeout. Out number 2 brings up Allie Martin now.
Well, Allie Martin.
And a strike there to Martin. 0-1 the count. Allie reached on an error, was stranded back in the second inning. And this one is skied left side near the infield. The shortstop, Bisney, back on the outfield grass to make the catch. Pop out for out number 3. And the Hawks leave another runner. Third inning in a row, they've left one. We go to the 5th, no score. Back into this from KMCH Sports.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
We've reached the 5th inning already as this game is 40 minutes old here tonight from Sill Field. John and Jamie back with you. As no score, as there is a strike to the leadoff girl for Crestwood, Kaylee Thomas. 6-7-8, Thomas, Ranks, and Mast due up for head coach Doug Sickles and the Cadets of Crestwood with a 23-8 mark coming into tonight. The Hawks, the 15th ranked team in Class 3A. At 27-14, and there's strike 2, 0-2 the count. The 0-2 on the way. Swung on to miss, right down the chute. Waist high, and Thomas could not get a piece of it for another strikeout out number 1.
And number 10 on this game for Emily Klosterman. So really doing a great job, especially, like we said last inning, not getting any run support from the offense. She's really had to keep the Hawks in it, and she's done just that the way she's been able to go through it here through the first 4 and 3rd innings here.
Kristen Reich sprays this one right side of the fence. It bounded off right behind the on-deck hitter, Mass, standing in the on-deck circle in front of the Crestwood dugout. On the first base side, 0-1 the count here to Reich, who struck out swinging here last time to the second. Here is a ball that misses the zone for ball 1. 1-1 the count. 1 out here at the top of the 5th. No score. Beckman leading 4-0 in the top of the 4th in Dyersville. Lansing Key has 4 home runs on Starmont in New Albany. After 2 innings, it's 11-0 Lansing Key over Starmont. Last check in the 3rd inning, it was Mount Vernon over Monticello 5-2. This one off the end of the bat, little flare behind the circle. Lindauer, good job taking charge there, calling off her pitcher, Klosterman. And she makes the catch with her back towards third base. The pop out to the third baseman for out number 2.
Yeah, great job there by Peyton, just coming over and calling off Emily. As Emily was going for that ball, and it would have been a tough play for her to coming out of the pitcher's circle. So great job there by Lindauer.
They're in the middle of the 4th inning in Lisbon. Northland leading Albernet 3-0. And Class 1A action. There's a ball taken by Annie Mast, the designated player. She struck out swinging her last time as well, back in the 3rd. After a ball, a strike. 1-1 the count here to Mast with 2 down, top of the 5th inning. As there is a ball, bounces to the fence and comes back to Georgian. 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 away. Klosterman ready. The 2-1 is bunted up in the air right side. Diving effort by Kleitz. Not get there in time. Goes for strike 2. 2-2 the count here to Emmy Mast. 5 seniors, 6 juniors, 5 sophomores, 4 freshmen. 20 on the roster for Crestwood. Hawks have 16, 3 seniors, 2 juniors, 6 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 3 8th graders. Swing and a miss there on the inside corner. Thigh high for strike 3. Another strikeout, 11 on the night for Klosterman as we go to the bottom of the 5th. No score from Sill Field. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods store in Monticello.
Whether it's wiring, security, phone systems, fire detection, or home entertainment, Price Electric and High Tech Communications are here to make your life easier. Find out more at priceelectric.us or hightechcommunications.us. Price Electric and High Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Bottom of the 5th inning, no score. In this Class 3A Regional 4 semifinal, 1-0 the count here to Peyton Lindauer. She fouls this one back to the fence, right side for strike 1. We're even 1-1. Lindauer popped out to the pitcher her last time in the 2nd inning. Winder with the 1-1 and a strike on the outer half. For strike 2, 1-2 the count. Last check from Center Point. CPU leading New Hampton after 2 innings. As a new update, thank you. Center Point Urbana 4-1 now over New Hampton in the 4th. There is a ground out. A 1-3 off the pitcher Leinert. 1-3 put out 4 out number 1 and brings up Claire Dimmer now.
Dimmer comes to bat.
Dimmer walked and was stranded last time in the 3rd. And there's a grounder left side. Disney bobbles it, got a throw, not in time. 3rd error of the game here for Crestwood. On the bobble there, look routine off the bat. 2 errors by the 3rd baseman, now 1 by the shortstop. So 3 runners reaching via the error for the Hawks. Nothing to show for it yet. 1 via a walk. Their 4th run of the game with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Taya Dimmer standing in. She struck out swinging her last time in the 3rd. Hawks offense struck out 4 times, 3 swinging, 1 looking tonight. There's a little popper off the bunt by Dimmer, goes foul behind home plate. For strike 1, 0-1 the count. 11 strikeouts for the Crestwood offense against Emily Klosterman. 15 strikeouts already on the night. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 out, 1 on. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes it outside for a ball. 1-1 the count to Dimmer.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dimmer taking a couple practice cuts, gets back in, ready for the 1-1. It's on the way, showing bunt, getting it down. Right out in front of the pitcher, the first baseman falls, trying to get it, but the pitcher Leinert able to get to it and fire it to the second baseman covering first for the 1-4 sacrifice bunt out for out number 2. Dimmer moves up to second, brings up the top of the order, and came with Mangold, who's 0 for 2.
Going to do it for Starmont. After 3 innings, Lansing Key picks up a run. They will win that game 12-0 in 3 innings.
This one's fouled up and on the play left side. So 12-22, Starmont season comes to an end after a couple of regional wins for Coach Roger Reed and company, but not meant to be against the number 1 team tonight. Here's a bouncing ball right side. Second baseman Bernico gets to it, fires to first for the 4-3 ground out, put out for out number 3. We go to 6. Still no score from Manchester. Back after this from KFC Sports.
Wolfco Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service generic generators and renewable energy systems. For all your electrical sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfco Electric at 563-922-2395.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. Go teams!
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Back in the 6th inning here at Self Field. Hawks offense struggling tonight. No hits yet. They've had 4 base runners, but thankfully Emily Klosterman has contained the Crestwood offense as well. 11 strikeouts, only 1 hit, and 2 base runners. She's walked 1 batter, the same batter in Liner, the pitcher. And she'll be up second in this inning as Kaylee Henry leads things off. Pops this one up, right side out of play for strike 2. 0-2 the count to number 9 batter, Kaylee Henry, who struck out swinging last time in the 3rd. 9-1-2. Henry, Leinard, and Bernicle due up here for Crestwood. Here are the top of inning number 6. The 0-2 upstairs laying off. Gonna appeal it and no, says base umpire Jamie Rodenberg down behind first base. 4-1, 1-2 the count. So Starmont beat by Lansing Key tonight, 12-0. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Henry goes down for the second time in this game. 12 strikeouts now by Klosterman, and brings up the top of the order in Lakin Leinart.
And Leinart, like you said, Swish, has been the only base runner for Crestwood in this game. As Emily Klosterman she walked her in the 1st inning, and she reached on a double her last time up in the 3rd inning. Other than that, Emily has not given, nobody else from Crestwood has been on the base pass yet. So like to see Emily get Leinart this time and keep working the way she has been so far.
This is a girl you have to be careful with. Of course, 14 home runs on the season. And takes a big cut there for strike 1 after a ball 1-1 to count. On a team that has 27 home runs, Leinart has 14 of them. 1 out, nobody on here. The top of inning number 6. So 1-1 from Klosterman on the way upstairs. She goes and fights it off. Right side out of play. For strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Lincoln Leinart. Leinart, only the impressive thing about her, too, just like Ella Link in Western Dubuque, who has 11 home runs down the season. Leinart, only a freshman. There's a ball outside. For ball 2, 2-2 the count. Still 4-0 Beckman in the 4th. Mount Vernon now leading Monticello 6-2 the 3rd down at Mount Vernon. This ball is hit in the gap, right center field, so get at least a double. She's putting on the brakes and will slide in to second base with the 1-out double there. Leinart has her 2nd double of the game, her 28th double of the season for Lakin Leinart. And she's in scoring position again. She's been there every time she's been on base in that game. But the Hawks have contained her, and they'll have to do it again. Kelsey Bernickle stands in after striking out twice.
And, you know, this is going to be a pinch hitter. This is going to be Kayla Lentz, the pinch hitter here. Yeah. So they're not going to have Bernickle score or hit here, as this will be Kaylee Lentz. As Kayla Lentz coming in.
a junior, 31 at bats, 4 runs, 8 hits, 4 doubles, 6 runs batted in, a .258 hitter for Lentz. The umpire reporting the substitution here to the Hawks dugout. 1 out, runner on second. A big pinch hitting opportunity for Lentz. How'd you like to come in facing Klosterman off the bench, Cole?
Yeah, and you got one of your better players out at second base waiting to bring you home. It's, the last time she was up, last time she was out on second base, there was 2 outs, and now she stands out there with 1 out. So really just trying to move the runner around here if you're Lentz.
Shows the confidence that Coach Sickles has in his pinch hitter, Lentz here. The 0-1, she swung at 1. Let her high, takes 1 up and out there for a ball. 1-1 the count here to Kayla Lentz.
And Lentz with a .258 batting average. This is just her 32nd at bat on the season.
The 1-1 on the way. Up and out for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike.
On the 2-1.
Klosterman has only allowed 3 runners, 1 walk and 2 hits. As we talked about, all-liner, the runner out at second. There's ball 3 downstairs. 3-1 the count. This is one you want to go after here, Lentz. Drew put the ball in play here, coming off the bench. 3-1, and she fights it off. It was in the zone there, in her half, jammed her a little bit. She fought it off right side, up and out of play. For strike 2, we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's see where Klosterman and Georgian decide to go on this pitch. That was a pretty good pitch right there, but you got to keep her in the strike zone now as you've worked the count full.
3-2. Oh, got her to chase it. Blowing outside, it appeared from our angle, but Lentz went after it and struck out for the 12th time. The Cadets have struck out against Emily Klosterman. Big out there for the 2nd out. Shannon Pisney, who struck out twice already, comes in now. That was a good one to get there. Pisney will take the ball downstairs for ball 1, 1-0 the count. The 1-0. And there's ball 2, missing outside. 13 strikeouts on the night by Emily Klosterman. She had 146 coming in. 2-0, hard cut. Nice pitch, outer half. For strike 1. 2-1 the count here to Pisney, the number 3 batter. Pisney's only a junior, 1 of 6 on the roster. The 2-1 goes and gets this one and fouls it off the catcher, Georgian, as it trickles in front of home plate for the foul ball for strike 2. 2-2 the count.
Yeah, and this, 2, 3, 4 part of this order. Klosterman's recorded a lot of strikeouts in this part of the part of their order. So, like to see another one here.
2-2 inside off the plate for ball 3. Waiting back out of the way. Pisney of that one. Full count here. Runner on second, 2 down, top of the 6th. No score. 3-2 on the way. Upstairs outside, the 2nd walk of the game. 2 runners are on for the first time in this game for either team at one time. As time called, Georgian goes out and has a word with her pitcher, Klosterman. Leinert on second, Pisney on first. Lauren Reich's the batter. She's 0 for 2. Lined out to Jankovic at second her last time of the 4th. She struck out swinging back in the 1st. The left-handed batter, Reich's, settling in here with 2 on and 2 out. Top of the 6th. This game at 57 minutes old. The winner moves on to the regional final. Chance to go to state Monday night at Center Point if CPU hangs on. Last check, they were beating New Hampton 4-1 in the 4th. A strike there, 0-1 they count to Reichs. The 0-1. Outside low for ball 1. We're even 1-1.
On is 1-1.
Crestwood, a team averaging 7 runs per game. They give up 3 runs a contest. West Delaware at 5 runs tonight, 3 given up. There's a ball hit in the center field over the head of Mangold. She went left, had to come back right. 1 run is in, another run will be coming in. Crestwood takes a 2-0 lead. The Cadets lead this ball game 2-0. Mangold couldn't read it off the bat. She's holding her left hand up now, blocking the sun. Not sure if that was a factor on that last play or not. She broke her left when that ball was hit off the bat, had to come back right. Reached her glove up and could not get that one. On the error by the center fielder, the first error defensively by the Hawks, it will plate 2 runs with 2 outs here in this inning.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like you said, Mangold, it looked like, right away she initially couldn't see where the ball was at, but when she came back, she got a glove on it, but unfortunately right in and out of the glove and got over her head for a that's a big blow here for Crestwood, especially late in this game. The Hawks haven't had a hit yet, so that's a big blow by the Cadets here.
Yes, indeed. 2 runs in the 6th inning. And it brings up Megan Ryan now. On a miss at a pitch at her nose there. 0-1 to Ryan, who's 0 for 2. Popped out her first time. Brought it out to Yankovic at second, her last time of the 4th. This one outside. She chased it, got it off the end of the bat, into the fence behind home plate. She's down 0-2. 2 down, runner on second. Crestwood leads this game 2-0. We've had a strikeout, a hit to center, a strikeout, a walk, and an error in this inning. There's a ball outside for ball 1. 1-2 to count. Here to Ryan. Swung on upstairs. That one was eye level for the 3rd strike and a strikeout, but Crestwood strikes huge here. With 2 runs in the 6th, we go to the bottom half. Crestwood 2, West Delaware 0. Hawk softball from KMCH Sports.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. For all of your custom applications of fungicide and insecticide needs, from aerial to wide drops, they've got you covered. Call Crop Production Services in Winthrop, 319-935-3481.
And for an update from Dyersville, here is KMCH Bill Logan.
And thank you very much, Allison Bramey. We're in the top of the 5th inning here, but in the top of the 4th, Beckman scored 5 runs on 4 hits and an error. They led off the inning with a single by Keely Schmidt, and she got the second on a pass ball. Abby Hafler struck out, and then Heather Beckenstead was hit by a pitch. Sydney Steffen singled to load the bases, and then a wild pitch scored Keely Schmidt. And then another hit batter for Kelly Engelken, reloaded the bases, and then another wild pitch scored the first 2 runs as Heather Beckenstead came and scored. And then Amber Beckenstead, a 2-run single to left field, scored the 4th run, and then the 5th run scored later on an error. So 5 runs here in the top of the 4th for Beckman. They have now 9. The bottom of the 4th inning, South Winneshiek, Ashley Kriener led off with an error by the first baseman by the Blazers. Christina Nesbitt singled, runners at first and second, and then Chloe Teesketter grounded out to the first baseman. Both runners advanced to second, third, and then an RBI ground out by Taylor Bukite scored the first run of the game for South Winneshiek, and then Jaden Severson popped out to third for the 3rd out. So the score after 4 complete innings here, Dyersville Beckman 9, South Winneshiek 1. This is Bill Logan reporting from KFCH Sports.
John and Jamie back with you here at the bottom of the 6th after top half of this inning. Crestwood scoring 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on. A hit, the first hit of the night. Heidi Yankovic does the honors and breaks up the no-hitter. Here's a hard grounder left side. Shortstop going to flip. Did she get there? No, safe. Safe is the call. Hawks have runners on first and second. Great effort by the runner, Yankovic, sliding in. Not sure what the shortstop is. Was the second baseman not there?
She was there the whole time.
I'm not sure why she ran it that far. She ran with the ball after fielding it in between second and third. She ran and then flip-tossed it. By that time, sliding in safely was Yankovic. and a juggle act by Bernickel as when you're that close, she kind of tossed it too hard. Bernickel had to.
I think she thought she had her beat, and then all of a sudden she decided to push it at the last second. Yeah. But Megan Hofer is going to be the courtesy runner as a fielder. On with a fielder's choice is Georgian there, as her courtesy runner will be Megan Hofer as she stands out at first base here. So 2 on for the Hawks as Macy Kleitsch will stand in here as she reached on an error her first time. And now this is where the Hawks, you've got to take advantage here. You're down 2-0, nobody out, first and second. You know, the Hawks have got to get something moving here.
2 runners on, nobody down. The punt right out in front of the plate. Third baseman coming on. That's a tough play. Safe.
No, he called it.
Oh, out is the call. Just got her, says the base umpire for 1 down. Stretching on that one was Reichs, but Kleitsch almost beat that one out. Runners on second and third, 1 down.
Yeah, nice play there by not only Kaylee Thomas, but Reichs as well. So nice play there by both of those girls.
5-4 sacrifice. Vasky now with 1 down.
5-3 Reichs.
The first baseman stayed home. Yep. Thank you. 5-3 on the putout. Sacrifice bunt by Kleitsch. 1 away. Runners on second and third. Hofer on second. Yankovic's on third. Vasky off-speed pitch there. Not able to get a piece of it for strike 1. 0-1 to count. With 1 down. 7-2 now in the 4th inning. Mount Vernon leading Monticello. Number 18. In 3 responds after being down 2-0. Here's Vasky popping this up to center field. Henry going to tag. Here's Yankovic coming in. A beautiful throw, but not handled by the catcher. Safe at the plate is Yankovic. So Vasky gets the RBI sac fly. The Hawks are down by 1. 2-1 with a tying run still at third base with 2 down here in the last of the 6th inning.
Yeah, and a nice job there by great heads-up base running there by Megan Hofer as she was able to go to third on that play. So nice job by her. And, you know, now the Hawks, that's what they needed. But still a runner out at first base. And now a big opportunity here for Allie Martin.
That's right. The runner at third for the Hawks in the form of Megan Hofer with 2 down here in the last of the 6th. So no score until the 6th inning. Crestwood scores 2. The Hawks come back with 1 and hopefully 1 more at least. As Allie Martin stands in. She reached on an error her first time in the 2nd. She popped up to the shortstop her last time in the 4th. Stands in here in a huge situation. Tying run at third base, 2 down here in the last of the 6th inning. In this regional semifinal contest, winner moves on to the regional final Monday night. And last check in the 6th inning now, North Lynn leading Albertette 4-1 in Lisbon tonight. North Lynn trying to get to a regional final. There's a pitch outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Beckman leading Southwind in the 5th inning. As this one is down and in for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Great to see the Hawks respond this inning. Exactly what they needed. Yankovic able to get the first hit, able to score the first run.
Yeah, but you can't be done here. Can't be satisfied if you're Allie Martin.
Tie it up.
Come out here and try to come up with a hit here.
Hit in the right field, and it's dropped by the right fielder, and tie it up they do. Hofer comes in, and the right fielder all the way on the run just could not hang on to that ball. It hit off her glove and bounded to the grass. Allie Martin able to put the ball in play and put pressure on the defense, just like Crestwood did to the Hawks in the top half of this inning, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, and, you know, that's huge for the Hawks. You know, that's the 4th error by this cadet defense. And, you know, the Hawks finally had an opportunity to make one of those errors count and come up in a big situation on that drop by the right fielder, Ryan.
Tied up at 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And here is Lindauer chopping at this one right side. Lineout's going to get it and flip toss it to the first baseman for the put out there. The 1-3 for out number 3. But the Hawks score 2 runs and tie it up at 2. To the 7th we go. Right here from KMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
John and Jamie back with you. 7th inning. Here we are. This one is hit in the left field. That'll get down just inside the foul line. Gets past Vasky as it takes an awkward hop off the grass and gets by her. She chases it to the corner and gets it in, but not before. Kaylee Thomas able to get into second on the double, the third double of the game by Crestwood. And Crestwood with the answer right back on the hit, their third of the game. And
Emma Ritzman.
For the runner, Emma Ritzman out at second base.
On second base, Emma Ritzman.
The pinch runner out there for Thomas, the third baseman. Standing in will be Kristen Reichs. 2-2. Here in the top of the seventh, the Hawks able to score 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 more. Crestwood error 4 on the night for the Cadets. They strand 1 runner on base. Ball upstairs there for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Reichs, who's 0 for 2. Popped down to the third baseman Lindauer last time of the 5th. Struck out swinging back in the second, her first time up. This one is bunted off the end of the bat to the backstop by Reichs. And Mount Vernon has really increased their lead, now 12-2 in the 4th inning over Monticello. The 1-1 showing bunt, getting it down. Lindauer getting to it in a hurry, firing the first. Yankovic there on the 5-4 sacrifice bunt out there for out number 1. Rissman gets over to third base though with 1 down, brings up Annie Mass now, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
And now we're going to Annie Mast is coming up to bat here. But, you know, this is a situation Coach Grave going to call timeout and just make sure everybody knows what the situation is. Where are you going to go with the ball? Is, you know, sometimes you want your fielders to know by themselves what to do, but sometimes you also have to come out and tell them. And that's what Coach Grave is going to do here is come out and just let them know where she wants the ball to go.
CPU has broke open that game in Center Point tonight. 5 runs in the top of the 6th. They lead 10-2 over New Hampton now in Center Point tonight. 1 out, runner on third, swung on and missed there by Annie Mast. We're tied at 2 here in the top of the 7th inning. All 4 runs coming in that 6th inning. The 0-1 from Klosterman. Shown bunt. Popped up in the air. Georgian's going to catch it for out number 2. Big out there. Popped up in foul ground. And Georgian makes the catch. For 2 down, brings up Kaylee Henry now.
Yeah, great job. Great pitch by Emily. You know she's going to bunt, get it up in the strike zone, and she was able to do that. And Mass popped it up, and Georgian, great catch there to come out there and pop up, get that catch, and get the second out of this inning.
Yeah, this ball gets away from Georgian. A wild pitch, the first one we've seen on the night, and a huge one there. Crestwood scores their 3rd run of the game. They take a 1-run lead. Chrisman scores from 3rd on the wild pitch. Henry climbs back in. It's 3-2 Crestwood. Oh, you hate to see that. The 1-0 on the way. On the outside corner at the knees for strike 1 or even 1-1. The Hawks offensively will have 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of the 7th inning. They trail by 1 right now and swung on to this. For the second strike, 1-2 to count. The 1-2 on the way outside, just off the corner for ball 2, 2-2 the count. So a hit, a sacrifice, a pop-up, and a wild pitch, and now a swinging strikeout. Henry goes down for out number 3, but the Hawks have work to do offensively again, trailing by a run. To the bottom of the 7th we go. 3-2, Crestwood back into this at KMCH Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
And we are going back live to Dyersville for an update from KMCH's Bill Logan.
Anyway, 7th-ranked Beckman Blazers have fully taken care of this contest. They're not quite over here yet. In the top of the 5th inning, the Blazers tacked on 6 more runs on the board on 4 hits in the air, and they left 3 on base. Taking advantage of the 11 free passes, they were recipients of 6 walks and 5 hit batters here tonight by South Winneshiek. As they scored 15 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors, they left 7 on base. More out to go here in the bottom of the 5th inning for South Winneshiek, because they've got a pinch hitter in here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that would be Allie Hufford. They have a full count on her now as South Winneshiek. Sadie McGee grounded out first baseman. Sierra Breitspecker struck out for the first 2 outs. And a 3-2 pitch on the way called strike 3. And that'll be the end of this contest here tonight in Dyersville, as Sydney Steffen throws a 1-hitter. That 1 hit back in the 4th inning by Christina Nesbitt, as Dyersville Beckman defeats South Winneshiek here tonight by a score of 15-1. Tonight against the winner, Regina and Wilton. This is Bill Logan reporting from Dyersville.
Thank you, Bill. 15-0 the final. Beckman 15-1. The final. Beckman over Southwind tonight in Dyersville. 1-2 the count here to the leadoff girl, Claire Dimmer. 8-9-1. Dimmer, and Mangold. Takes ball 2 there. 2-2. The Hawks need 1 run to keep this game going. 2 to win and move on to Monday night. 3-2. Crestwood with the lead here. They scored 1 run on a wild pitch after Thomas led the inning off on a hit. There's the ball inside off the plate for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 7th. Hawks have just 1 hit in this game against the pitcher, Lakin Leinhardt, the freshman. 3-2 on the way. This one's hit in the center field, base hit. The tying run is on first in the form of Claire Dimmer, with Taya Dimmer standing in now.
Yeah, nice job there. Nice piece of hitting by Claire Demmer, just sitting back. You know, stressful situation for all these batters right now, but great job sitting back, taking that pitch, sitting back, and taking it out to center field. Great job by Claire Demmer. And now Taya Demmer going to stand in here. And you know what? Just this is a situation where these Hawk batters just need to realize that, you know what, just get in there and calm down. Gets the bunt down. First baseman will throw to the bag with Reichs, the second, Bernickel, the second baseman, covering. So the 3-4 on the sacrifice bunt out there. Dimmer moves up to second base with 1 down. Brings up Caitlin Mangold now, who's 0 for 3. A ground out, a strikeout, and a pop out in this game. She stands in there, the senior, with 1 out and 1 on. Tying run on second base. A strike on the outside corner above the knees for strike 1. Update from Lisbon. Northland increased their lead 5-1 now at the end of the 6th inning. Going into the 7th, Northland leading over Albernet 5-1. This one is a ball outside for ball 1. We're even 1-1. That was close. And Mangold takes it for the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Dimmer out at second, the 1-1. Off the end of the bat, left side, out of play. Back on the third base Hawk dugout. And now it's 1-2. Crestwood leading 3-2. Here in this bottom of inning number 7. The 1-2 on the way. Inside downstairs, Dimmer got all the way out halfway to third as the catcher from her knees gets it back to the pitcher.
Put the brakes on and got back. Now the 2-2 to Mangold. Outside, too far, and low for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Final in Mount Vernon. Number 8 team in Class 3 moves on with a 13-2 win over Monticello. After the Panthers started out that game up 2-0. 3-2 hit down the line, out of play. Outside the fence, down beyond the third base dugout again. A full count battle here by Mangold. Trying to put this ball in play and put the defense under pressure here with the tying run on second base. The 3-2 on the way. Mangold takes strike 3. Off-speed pitch and throws her on the outer half above the knees. And the Hawks are down their final out of the season with the tying run on second base. It's Heidi Yankovic who had that big hit up the middle her last time up and scored the first run in that 2-run 6th inning, standing in now. Yankovic puts this one up in the air into left field. The left fielder has it. Pesanowski, and the West Delaware Hawks season unfortunately comes to an end here tonight. Crestwood comes in and upsets the Hawks 3-2 at Sill Field as the Hawks season is over at 27-15. Crestwood moves on to 24-8. We will start our post game next, right here from KFCH Sports.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
Welcome back into Sill Field. Crestwood gets the 3-2 victory here tonight, as the Cadets improved the record to 24-8, 14-4 on the road, 9-5 in non-conference play. They end the Hawks season, the 15th ranked team in 3A, at 27-15, 11-3 at home, and 14-7 in non-conference action. The Hawks fall to Crestwood here tonight, and just not able to capitalize on some errors there by Crestwood. Leinert, what an effort by Lincoln Leinert tonight, as she was able to literally shut the door on the Hawks. Gave up 2 hits, 2 in the last 2 innings. But what an effort by her. But Klosterman, a solid effort as well. She struck out 15 batters. Just some timely plays there. The wild pitch that scored the winning run in the 7th inning. And it just wasn't meant to be here tonight for the Hawks.
Well, the Hawks, kind of got bit by the bug that's kind of hampered them throughout this season. And that's where they go through too many stretches where they're not getting hits or timely hits. And that was a situation here tonight. They had runners at second base a couple times tonight and just couldn't come up with that one big hit, as they only had 2 hits in the ball game. But couldn't take advantage of those 4 Crestwood errors. And that's it's tough to win a ball game with just a couple hits, and especially when none of them are real timely hits. But I tell you what, this West Delaware team has done a great job all season, and they've overcome a lot of adversity. Just couldn't overcome this one here tonight.
You tip your hat to Crestwood. They move on to Monday night, most likely facing Center Point Urbana, the number 7 team in 3A. The Storm of Pointers' last check in the 7th inning, beating New Hampton 10-2 tonight. As we will take another break, come back and wrap it up here from Sill Field. Hawks fall 3-2 to Crestwood. Back after this from KMC Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaching staff the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
John and Jamie back with you from Sill Field. The Hawks softball season comes to a close here tonight at 27-15, upset by Crestwood, 24-8. They'll move on Monday night, most likely taking on the Storm Pointers of Center Point Urbana is official now. 10-5, but it's a final tonight as CPU ends New Hampton's season. It'll be Center Point Urbana, the number 7 team in Class 3A, the favorite team out of this Region 4, as they will take on the Cadets of Crestwood. As other finals tonight, told you earlier, Starmont fell to Lansing Key 12-0. And Mount Vernon ended Monticello's season at 14-15. The Mustangs improved as 13-2 was the score tonight. The number 8 team in Class 3, Mount Vernon, improves on. Last check, it was 5-1 Northland over Albertette in the 7th inning of that ball game. And Beckman, a 15-1 win over Southwind in Dyersville. Tonight here, it was 3-2 Crestwood with the victory over the West Delaware Hawks in a game that lasted 1 hour and 19 minutes. Let's take a look at the totals here for Crestwood.
And that is a final switch. Northland defeated Albertette 5-1. So
congratulations to Northland, heading on to a regional final on Monday night, as Northland and Beckman, 2 of our area teams, will be in regional final play on Monday night. We'll let you know about our coverage coming up on Monday night. As for West Delaware, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on base. They struck out 5 times against Lincoln Leinart, 1 walk and no hit batters. For Crestwood, 3 runs, 3 hits, 4 errors, 3 runners left on. They struck out 15 times for Emily Klosterman as she ends the season with 161 strikeouts. Klosterman, a heck of an effort as Crestwood walking 2 times tonight. 1 hour, 19 minutes, 3-2 the final in 7 innings. Crestwood over the West Delaware Hawks. As Northland will face Durant on Monday night, I believe. All right, we'll check that out. As 3-2 is the final here tonight. As you just hate to see the season end like this, especially for those 3 seniors who will never play high school softball again. A tough way to go out with Malia Georgian ending her career. She'll play softball again at Luther. Heidi Yankovic, and then Caitlin Mangold. Those 3 seniors will think about this one, and it'll hurt for a while here, ending your career like this on your home field, losing by a run.
Well, it will, and I wish I would have kept the senior night stuff just to see, looking back at the amount of wins that this team those 3 seniors were a part of in their 4 years here at West Delaware. And, some of them, I know Mangold and Yankovic, I believe, both ran as 8th graders for this West Delaware team when they were 8th graders in varsity. So, the amount of wins that these 3 were a part of is just sensational. And you look at the top 4 hitters for the Hawks this season, and 3 of them are in there. So, they led by example. And, Coach Rave is losing 3 very good seniors. And this West Delaware team is losing 3 very good seniors this year. As, they were the top 3 in the lineup. That is the one consistent thing, except maybe when Yankovic had that concussion. That was the real consistent thing in this Hawks lineup throughout this entire season was those top 3 batters. And you knew what you were going to get out of them. And it was great play every time.
And North Beckman, I should say, will take on Iowa City Regina on Monday night, as Beckman will host Iowa City Regina Monday night at 7 o'clock. Northland will travel down to Durant to take on Durant tomorrow night. As that is going to wrap up the West Delaware softball season. Unfortunately, tonight wasn't meant to be to continue on, as the Hawks fall to the Cadets of Crestwood, 27-15, the final record for the West Delaware softball team, as they fall tonight 3-2. We'll be back on tomorrow night. Bill Logan and I will take the trip over to Van Horn for Western Dubuque softball for you, as the Western Dubuque Bobcats will take on the number 1 team in the Class 4A Benton community tomorrow night, starting at 7 o'clock.
Do you mean you're not going to come broadcast my tournament this weekend?
Unfortunately, no, that did not work.
That would make some great airtime, I tell you that.
As Western Dubuque tomorrow night, the opponent Benton community in Van Horn. Bill and I will be on the air around 6:50 tomorrow night with Ashley Bramy in the studio. Monday night, we'll have coverage of Northland and Beckman. On Monday night, we will let you know. Jamie will be glad to help out, I'm sure, on Monday night, and we will travel somewhere and bring you area softball. Tuesday night will be up in the air, most likely district baseball from Dyersville on Tuesday night. West Delaware falls here tonight, 3-2 to Crestwood. The season is over, 27-15. For in-studio producer Ashley Bramy, for Bill Logan and Dyersville, bringing you those updates tonight. Beckman improves on as they get the 15-1 win over Southwind. For my partner Jamie Vansky, John Swisher saying so long, everybody, from Manchester, Iowa.